Da vidimo. Vidimo ga može večeras. Da vidimo da odigra ovaj dobru utakmicu. Da vidimo. Svi su u formi. Svi su se zapalili. Evo ga, Avramović se zapalio, ljudi. Vreme je da šivamo sa njim. A dobro, on igramo protiv Efeša, koji ima 4-16. Znači, opet slabiji tim. Da vidimo jel možda odigra protiv slabijeg tima. Još put je odigrao dobro.
Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Molly LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for him.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovic, and it's Jones in at the point. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Now here's Bertans. Pass to Jones. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
You're 7 a screen. Takes it inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Jones. Pass to Azonia. Outside Bertans. Fires top of the key. First shot won't go. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Oh, you like Clyburn.
Here's Jones. 15 in his last outing. And he makes it.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Defended by Jones. It doesn't go for him. On 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Bogdanovic. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to your 7. You're 7, a screen on Bertans. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. It's stolen away.
Yeah, blocks.
And here's the fast break. And there's the lay-in.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Da vidimo. Zašto Beton ciga centar? What the fuck? Ovaj moj trener ne probava, znači uvek neki eksperimentisan.
And here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Now here's Milton. Defense is right there. And there's a 3-second violation.
Moja greška. A smo krenuli kilavo, znači kilavo smo krenuli.
Called 1 of 4 to begin this one.
Gledaj, uopšte nismo favoriti.
Here's Wong. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5
You
points
know,
a game. That puts him in the lead. He has 6.
Well, all of us coaches,
Ja ne znam kako on tako, znači, nonšalant pusti ovoga da ide.
They set the pick. Here's Milton. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Bertans checked in for Bonga.
Bongića treba staviti na ovako.
Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense, we have to talk and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Bertans. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. The 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Wong. His last outing, he had 20. Pass to Poirier. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a
Ti ne možeš da
stop.
završiš pored ovog. Long ide, long
And he makes it on the layup. Wong's got his second basket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Milton.
Idemo
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Wong. It's deflected. Here's the break.
Idemo dalje. Idemo Matija.
Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
He's covered by Bertans. With the 10-footer. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And he's in the books. 1 for 2.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Wong, covered by Milton. Fires from the line. And that one's good. Wong's got 6. Gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. To the right side. Outside Milton. Bertans up top. Shoots from the line. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Shooting 55%. An ideal start so far. Pass to Poirier. The jump hook. And he gets it to go.
Bacit ćemo. Gdje nam je? Ovaj? A ne ovaj. Giga Bogdanović. Giga Bogdanović. Nije ništa dao. Ovoga hoću da probam. Njega hoću da probam. I to je to.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Milton attacking. First shot won't go. Gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. The shot by Wong, no good. Shooting 55%. An ideal start so far. Kicks it out to Bertans. Stripped it away. Here we go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. On the wing, Noel, defended by Jones. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. It is a major loss right in the thick of the season. Other guys will have to step up. Let's see who answers the call.
All right, Ali, good stuff there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Bogdanović from long range. No good that time. Gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. He shoots it. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one. Gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Outside Jones. Here's Matajunas. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Got 8 of 15 shots to go. Pass to Larkin. A minute 35 left in the first. The rebound by Bogdanović. Out left to the wing. Here's Matajunas. He's guarded by Noel.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it. And they need more of it.
Shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Pass to Larkin. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Bonga.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Jones, his shot is good.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Outside Booker. Booker with a screen on Bogdanovich. Got a hand on it. Here's Jones. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Passing out there.
There's 21 seconds left in the opening quarter. Larkin with the bucket. Shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Shoots. Bogdanovich, that's good. Here's Larkin. He had 9 points in his last time out. Three-pointer. Shot, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by 2, and we'll break.
Kakav je bio rezultat? Jedno 13-18 ove.
And we hope you're...
Sad ćemo ubaciti Avramović je umor, ali radi. Igraće. Ko će još ne igra? Igraće. Bertan će igrat. Ili gdje je Veseli? Veseli igra već. Ili će da Bertan će još odmara. Bertan će još da odmara. Ovako će.
Enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Clock at 6. Noel. Off with the layup.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Laverne. Deflects the pass.
Ne može normalno.
Pass to Poirier.
Nisam ni njemu ni teo.
Let him keep taking.
Here's Queen. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Queen's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
And he drives in. Larkin with the bucket. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. The first free throw is good.
Number 4 at the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Stan, you coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert. But we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren.
The 2K leaderboard lights up with the league's top scoring teams.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Booker. Outside Noel. That three's off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Laverne.
Yeah, Alex.
No points yet.
What is?
Here's Vesely. Pass to Azonia. Shot clock at 2, and it's going to be a 3-second call. With balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
And you look at Bertans. He's...
Staj menio, da vidim, šta je menio. Dobro je menio, ovoga je menio. Ovoga ćemo. Kalika. A gdje mi je Kosta? Ladno nemam onoga. A još? A dobro, ćemo morati ovako da igramo. Morat ćemo tako da igramo.
Just outside the top 10 in Western Conference All-Star voting.
So he's got some ground to make up to be named a starter, but still, the fans are giving him his props.
And what a night it'll be. We'll keep you updated on the latest results during voting. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Larkin no good. Shooting the rock at 58%. Pass to Queen.
Kako mi nema nikad po levoj strani,
Here's the pick. Launches it. And it's Noel with a rebound. Shooting just 42% so far in the game. Here's Booker. Off target at the rim. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Queen. Outside Milton. On the tape. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And here comes the break. Pass to Azonia. The jump hook. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
And Coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian. He can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
Both teams will make substitutions. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. They set a pick. Bertans for 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Milton. Outside Bertans. Pass to Queen. Here's Azonia. Lets it fly. The open J off the mark.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Larkin uses the glass to finish the line. Larkin's got 8 points in the quarter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Picked by Bertans. Here's Azonia. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And that one's good.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Queen. Gets it from the wing. Queen's got 5 points. Here's Larkin. Pass to your 7. Here's Wong, covered by Milton.
Here's
Larkin. Tipped.
Good old, that's just a poprive.
And Partizanom pulls it down.
Now the Mali
2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Down low. The kick out to Milton. Into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Milton's got his second bucket on the night.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants a few moments to regroup his players.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're currently holding on to the third best record in the conference.
Jednu trojku I dao je 3 soba na bacanju. Znači ima 6 poena.
Now you're at 7. Still without a bucket.
To the inside. Vidi kako se otvaraju. 5 kasnije.
Gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good.
Baš loš.
Down low. It's rebounded by your 7. Shooting just 38% in this quarter. Here's Wong. And that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Jones. It's stolen. Driving to the basket. The shot by Wong, no good. Gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Bonga. Pass to Jones. He's covered by your 7. Misses from close range.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the play. Great awareness and effort.
That gives them the lead. 11 points in the game.
And it's been a thrilling matchup. Both teams giving their all.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Right side Jones. Over to the wing. He's covered by your 7. Pass to Bonga. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's the 3. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there.
Opet da šutnemo. Ajmo još jednu, što da ne. Nećemo. Mora bolje.
107 left to play in the second quarter.
Ja, previše.
Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Htio sam da vežem like naći. Ko se radi da vežem? A neće on nikad biti ko se radi.
6 to shoot. Lets it go. Jones grabs the board. 2 for 1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Count that one. Bonga's got his first points of the night. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
And so he makes both from the line.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Jones. Give him 8 points now. Kicks it out to Bertans. Counted from distance.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Wong. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Oh, he got it up in time. But it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend, let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
No doubt these guys can shoot the lights out, but I've got an idea. Let me stand right in front of the rim. Let's see how many they make in a row.
Adding obstacles to the course, I like it.
One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball. Keep turnovers down, allows you to level up.
Yeah, hard to gain momentum when you're giving away possessions. Mistake-free play has them in lead. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation.
Ništa. Završao brzo, znači moramo čekati koga ćemo ubaciti ovoga. Motijunac, igrat ćeš. Lakić, ja može Lakić da igra, može. Ovaj će igrat. Mora da igra. I to je to.
On the scoreboard.
Mi ćemo imati u napadu u četvrtoj četvrtini.
Shooting 41% in this game.
Nama je bitno longa da zaustavimo i Klajbuda. To je njihove dve. Ovaj je Lloyd, ovaj je on.
And that'll tie this game up.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Jones' shot is good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Klajbud i Lloyd. To je to.
Pass to Wong. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the tray. Wong's got 17. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Išao sam da pomažem onome.
Jones' shot is good.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
He's got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Inside. And that one's good. Wong's got 5 points now this quarter.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Right side, Bogdanovic. Here's Matajunas. And his scoring average impressive, putting up 17 a game.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And your 7 gets it to go.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Bogdanovic on the wing. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game.
Bogdanovic clearly a problem from deep.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Get it.
Got 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? Do you like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's sometimes where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
To the wing, right side. Pass to your 7. Fires the 3. Good work defensively by Milton. 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. So it's the home team now. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Cleveland, where they'll face the Cavaliers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Lets it go from deep. And Milton pulls it down. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Bogdanovic passes to Bertans. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Bertans has got 5 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Wong. You're 7, a screen on Milton to the middle. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
I ti ideš na njega da ga faulira. A on ide na zakucavanje. Čekaj, malo da se zapitaš. Ja ću njega pustiti. Vidim da ne može to. Ne, on njega bukvalno za levu ruku koje udaruje.
Got 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Picked by Bertans. Not going to go that time. 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Milton passes to Bonga. Outside Bogdanovic. Yep, that one goes. Bogdanovic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You like seeing Bogdanovic get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan. Bogdanovic.
Yeah, Brian. Averages in double figures every year. Shoots it well from deep. A very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovich that you can rely on every night.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's 7 up top. To the left wing. All alone. And the jumper falls for him. He's got 19.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Here's Hazonia. He's got 5. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Yurtseven's got 4 rebounds in the game. Going inside, Larkin with the bucket. Larkin's got 13 now.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Here's Mata Yunus. Shot clock at 6. Here's Queen. Misses the 3.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
To the paint. Here's Noel. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Here's Queen. He's covered by Yurtseven. Here's Mata Yunus. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. The shot won't fall.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Yurtseven. Now here's Noel. No one near him. And Hazonia pulls it down.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Mata Yunus. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Yurtseven's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Noel from behind the arc. And Hazonia pulls it down.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
And it's good for 2.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Yurtseven a screen. Noel drives in. A tad short, but it's good off the front arm. Noel's gotten his second bucket.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent in that mid-range area.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
Yurtseven a screen. Takes the 3. That shot off the mark. Gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the middle. Here's Larkin. Hangs and misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Pass to Queen. 59 seconds left in the third. Knocks down the triple. 9 points in the game. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Oh man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injury is such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
Nije ozbiljno povred. Nije. Vidim da se pipka po plućima, nije ozbiljno povred.
Now here's Noel. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per
Ne
game.
moramo mi njega oterati, on će tam
Here's
sebe
7, passes
oterati.
to Noel. Count that bucket. Noel's got his third bucket of the night.
That's just
Ja ne
a
znam,
great
meni
pass.
mora igrati ovaj
Excellent
drugi
vision to see the open
igrač.
spot in the defense
a
and lead
nismo
it to the score.
ni na
And
polovini
here we go.
sezone.
And the layup is good off the glass.
They're not messing
Na
around.
još dvojica.
5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Fires the three. Drops in the three.
Pa trojka, ne
Here's
znam.
Milton. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Queen. The kick out to Milton. 2 on the clock. Driving inside. And the layup is up and in. Milton's got 6 points in the quarter. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. They're up by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4.
Više i ovo je nešto. Još jednom da kažem, Martino nas je povredio pri kraju treće
And it's time
četvrtine,
now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
ali nije mi ni žao. Kako je igrao, znači, očajno igra. Ali sad neće još igrati, nego će ovaj malo da igra i Kaligdon.
Game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Larkin. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. Going 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup.
Ja,
Jones, the pass to Bertans. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Veseli, dobro. Maš na klupi. Maš, nemam ja više razumevanja prema nikome. Ne, valjda ćete se naučiti da igrate košarku. A ne da mi koji su
On
rekli.
Tuesday and then on Saturday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They
Yeah,
have some
but
tough road games coming up. That kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Now here's Noel, defended by Jones. Now Noel with the drive. That shot off. Jones with some nice D. In transition, here they come. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Bertans. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Long checked in for Daniels. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Pass to Larkin. Elbow shot on the way. Having a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
This continues to be a battle.
To
The
bi
lead
bila
is within reach.
ja
Yeah, this is
majmunski odigrao.
definitely a close one.
Dva
Let's see
napada,
if they have
znači ono,
enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Jones' shot is good. Jones has gotten 4 this quarter. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside Noel. Pass to Larkin from outside the arc. That one doesn't drop.
That's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And there's the screen. Here's Laverne. No good with a layup.
Oh, no. That was,
Here's Larkin. Pass to Noel. From downtown, he buries it from 3.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Spencer's checked in for Lawson. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Noel, the pass to Poirier. That one no good. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. They set the pick. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Noel. Outside for Booker. Fires from deep. And Milton pulls it down. Milton's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Down low. Picked it out of midair. Here's Booker. The shot off that time. Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Inside. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And they're putting together another quality possession, taking control of this game.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
They can't stop the run with that one. Gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. From 9 feet. Back to Milton. Pass to Bonga. Outside Milton. From the high post. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Noel. Drives to the hoop. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Woo, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And the three-pointer goes.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Larkin. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Back to Bogdanović. Picked by Bertans. Bogdanović, that's good.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Wong. Out to the right wing. Here's Larkin. From the arc. He can't get it to go.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Now Jones. 4-3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
He's covered by Bertans. Clock at 6. From deep. That shot missing. Gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Jones feels it out. To the inside. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Substitution on the court.
He's covered by Bertans. Pass to Wong. 5 on the clock. Yurtseven, a screen on Jones. Nails it from 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look the system is designed to create.
Bogdanović on the wing. The layup off target. Shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Here's Wong. And a nice finish on the layup. Wong's got 21 points in the game.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. The visitors with the ball. Poke loose. And here's the fast break. And he lays it in on the break. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. All right, time for an injury report.
They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation. We're all hoping that he's okay. And for a team with eyes on a championship, this injury could have serious implications. We will see how it affects them.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
The shot by Wong, no good.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
There's a screen. Goes up on the wing. A rebound by Wong. Shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Left side, Bogdanovich. Counted.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Pass to Wong. You'd 7 a screen. For 3. Can't get it to drop.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
He connects!
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And so they foul intentionally.
Ja žulim, žulim da gledam košarku.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Jones, he's checked in for Milton. Off with the layup, and that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the away team.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Fires for 3. The rebound by Bonga. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, it's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Goes up from the top of the key, and he cans that one. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready, and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA.
Long Violent Web, Larkin, Nakić, 12 pojena da. Kod nas Kalin Jones. 18, bilo je priznat ono. Evo, Avramović je odigao 15, pojena 4-5 trojke. Steph Curry nema. Steph Curry da mu pozavidi na šutu. Ledej, 13 pojena isto odlično odigao Ledej. Milton 12, klasika. Bogdanović 11. Ali ima 3 skoka i 4 asistencije. Dobro. Esor 9 pojena, 9 skokova i idi begem. Bertam 7. Jedine samo 5, nije bilo potrebe da se forsira. Queen 5, pogodio onu jednu trojku, Bonga 4. Motivunac nam se povredio. I ti bas. Motivunac povređen. Ovo je ozbiljnija. Ne znam, nije ozbiljnija. Isto moramo da ubacimo ovoga. Ovoga ćemo ubaciti. Veseli je van forme. Do jaja. I Bonga. Isto ja ću ovog da izbacim. Njega ćemo izbaciti. Dovest ćemo nekog boljeg. Ja sam mislio da će ovaj biti dobar, pokazalo je da se slaže u ekipi, ali ništa. Morat ćemo dovesti. Shitbea ovog. Shitbea ovaj. Njega sam teo. I njega ću na kraju morati. Nije loši ovaj. Koga je još? Uzet ću Light, ali neću. Koprive su ja. Bango. Gilson Bango. Lajte. Vidi Herna Gomez i on nije loš. Ali evo. Shitbea ćemo na kraju. Ništa, tu je to. Sačuvat za sljedeći stream koji budete gledali. Ništa, to je to. Pozdravam vas ljudi, pa se čujemo za sljedećem streamu. Ajde, bye bye.